Hey everybody, it's Ricky here in the Dakota Stone showroom. I'm here to show you our banded strands of gemstones. Now I really like these because they're super distinctive and they really stick out next to these other microfacets, as you can see right here. So banded strands are strands of gemstones that show the color variation of that particular gemstone. We then color coordinate these on the strands to show those color variances on each strand. These color variances can sometimes be due to the chemical content of the stone, as like these Hubei turquoise here, which have a little bit higher iron content, which causes the turquoise to kind of oxidize into a brown color. Shows a really good, great contrasting in color. What I really like about these is that if you are a reseller, they do show really good up on your wall when you're displaying them for your customers. They also offer you a really unique design element that you just don't get from a regular strand of gemstones. Let me show you some more up close. $2mm faceted banded Hubei turquoise. You get to see the full spectrum of Hubei turquoise, from the iron oxidized darker brown beads to the nice blue turquoise that you know and love. Hubei turquoise 3mm banded faceted round. This kind of shows you the later spectrum of the previous strands I showed you, but still showcases the brown oxidized turquoise beads to the lighter colored. Banded Australian chrysoprase 2mm faceted round. This really gets to show you the variety of colors that chrysoprase comes in. To the subtle, very almost white, pale green beads, to the classic chrysoprase kind of minty green colors. Really cool to see the different colors that this comes in. This is one of my favorites. This is the ruby sapphire banded. And as you can see, kind of hits all the notes on the conundrum, from the almost deep purple rubies to the nice blue sapphires and everything in between. This is the 2mm faceted Tourmaline. This one, we color code the beads rather than giving them the ombre effect, which kind of really shows you the variations of color that Tourmaline comes in. Very cool. Another one of my favorites, the purple fluoride. Not very many of the green fluorides in this, it's mostly the blues and purples. Really cool colors in these. One of my favorites that we just got in. I feel that this is going to be really popular. Really pretty. Kind of a unique stone type here for beads. This is Tanzanite. And if you're familiar with Tanzanite, it's usually a dark blue to lighter blue color. And this, you get all of that spectrum. Darker blues, almost navy blues, to almost periwinkle colors of Tanzanite. Really pretty. Here we have 2mm faceted rhodonite banded. And if you're familiar with rhodonite, a lot of times it has a black matrix in it. This has those beads and it has the no matrix, which is the light pink beads. Really gives it an awesome ombre effect and a very unique look. Another unique look with these is the 3mm green Tourmaline banded. This is a grossular garnet, grossular green garnet. And you get the almost yellow browns all the way up to the almost savorite green looking green garnet beads, but they are grossular. Very pretty, very high quality green garnet. We have our Morganite 3mm faceted banded strands. Now, Morganite is just one of the beads in here, which are the pink ones. This is actually a strand of beryl. You can see it's got the aquamarine blue beads, pink morganites, green and yellow beryl mixed in there. So you kind of get the whole gamut of beryl in these morganite beads. Really pretty, really fun for spring colors. One of the more unique strands we've recently got in is the blue Apatite 2mm faceted banded. Now these aren't just blue Apatite. If you're familiar with Apatite, it comes in lots of greens too. So this has all the spectrum of blue Apatites on here, from the greens to the kind of electric blues that's coming out of Madagascar right now. Really unique strand. Here we have our 2mm orange garnet. Very subtle color difference, but it does go from a light to a dark. I'm sure you'll be able to see in the camera. Very unique garnet strand. I believe it is Hessenite garnet. We used to have this in rounds. Now we have this really high grade 2mm here. Really pretty. Really a lot of sparkle. Everybody, thanks for watching. All these and more will be up on dakotastones.com. If you don't see them up there, they will be up there very soon. If you have any questions about our products, if you questions about wholesale accounts, if you're a store or designer that wants to reach out, Ricky at dakotastones.com. If you'd like to see more of our stuff up close and personal, I'd love to schedule a Zoom call with you guys. So please, Ricky at dakotastones.com. Thanks for tuning in.